Today we're going to look at one of the best known landmarks on Denbigh Moors. Known locally as the Haunted House, its real name is Gwylfa Hiraethog. Gwylfa Hiraethog is situated on the A543 between Bulchai and Pentref. The house was built in about 1908 by one Hudson Eubank Keeley, also known as Lord Davenport. It was built to replace an earlier wooden structure known locally as Plas Pren, the wooden mansion. Although Lord Davenport did use the house himself, it was mainly used by his son, who was killed in World War I. It was said that following the death of his son, Lord Davenport simply couldn't bear to visit the house again. During the Second World War, Gwylfa Hiraethog was requisitioned by the War Department. It was used for secret military purposes, said to be something to do with radio or radar, and was deemed to be very hush-hush indeed. After the war, it remained in the hands of the government for some time, until eventually passing into the hands of the county council as it then was in the 1950s. Many locals deem Gwylfa Hiraethog to be haunted. Why? Well, according to Simon Marsden in his book The Haunted Realm, two young lovers are said to have once seen something unearthly among the ruins in the dead of night. This was described as a tall, luminous skeleton glowing in the dark. Well, as you can see behind me, we're very close to the house now. The sorry pile of stones we're looking at belies the glory that once was Gwylfa Hiraethog. We'll start our journey at that pub, the Sportsman's Arms. So here we are at the journey start, outside the Sportsman's Arms, which is the highest pub in Wales. We're not going in, we're going that way. Getting really hot now. 32 degrees according to the temperature gauge in my car. And yesterday apparently we were 33. 10 degrees hotter than Cape Town, South Africa. Oh wow. Here it is, splendid Gwylfa Hiraethog. I wonder what old Lord Davenport would think if he could see it now. Rolling in his grave. Lord Devonport would boast that Gwylfa Hiraethog had some of the best views in North Wales. And even on a misty day like today, we can see he was right. A bit of a mystery. This area here not long ago was occupied by a huge tower. From the road it was clearly visible and it looked like part of the house. But it wasn't. And now it's gone. How strange. So, what did the tower look like? Well, if you compare this photograph taken 12 months ago with this one taken today, the differing skyline is obvious. On closer inspection, the tower is clearly nothing to do with the house. And on closer inspection still, a large porter cabin full of electronic gear can be seen. So, what was the purpose of the tower? Guesses range from a mobile phone mast, through secret government experiments, as in World War II, to some sort of UFO detector. Assuming it was something as mundane as a mobile phone tower, why the huge cabin of electronic gear? And why, having gone to the trouble of transporting and erecting this huge edifice, did it just suddenly disappear? Perhaps we will never know. Perhaps we were never meant to know. And perhaps it's best if we don't.